All right, shalom, shalom.
Shalom.
First and foremost, we're going to give all praises, glory, and honor to Yahweh,
Yahweh,
Ba'ashem,
Ba'ashem,
Yahushai,
Yahushai,
Ba'ashem,
Ba'ashem,
Rakakwadash.
Rakakwadash.
Double honors to the elder apostles, great millstone who were well. Salutation and much love to the Akim out there pushing out his word and truth and sincerity. For some great millstone Tampa. Just back with another in-train video. Lord's will is going to be edifying to the hopeful elect. And we just going to flow in the spirit. But, these people are finished. America is through. Brother sent the article earlier about the more layoffs coming. What was it for? The medical field or field? Healthcare.
Yeah, healthcare. Yeah.
So it's Social Security, healthcare, all these people getting laid off. Medicaid's getting taken away. Section 8 is about to get taken away. So all the teats, all right, we'll get that. So let's start off with that because you women are about to, reality's about to roundhouse kick you, No one's gonna, the government ain't gonna assist you no more. Men are going their own way, right? The MGTOW move, whatever the hell they call it, MGTOW, the red pill. The simps are running low. Don't get it wrong, they're still out there. But niggas, they ain't got money to simp no more. Shit, they ain't got the simping abilities no more. So, hey, and not just only for you women, but everybody in America is about to come to the realization that America's done. Go ahead, though.
This is Isaiah 32, straight to the point. Once you start at verse 9.
Yeah, start at 9.
Verse 9. It says, Isaiah 32, verse 9, it says, "Rise up, ye women that are at ease. Hear my voice, ye careless daughters. Give ear unto my speech."
Yeah, and these women in America they're hella at ease. Nowhere on the earth else, other than Western countries, chiefly America, though, have women have so much power or liberty. Better said, they ain't got power; they got liberty to be a hoe, to play the harlot. But the government incentivizes them, right?
Exactly.
The single mother house homes. The alimony, the child support, all that is about to be stripped from right under your feet. So yeah, bitch, a bitch got 8 kids. She don't need a job. She getting checks from all of the baby daddies. The tax income, she probably getting 30 racks, so like that.
Yeah, they living good, in this society. All right, as you see, you see them on TikTok now and everything. Now a lot of that is starting to diminish. But you still got a lot of these women out here that got all these different type of government benefits. Yeah. But these benefits are falling right before their eyes.
Trump's taking it from you.
Exactly.
He doing his job. We can applaud the man for that.
Doing a good ass job. But this is Isaiah 32 and 9 again. It says, "Rise up, ye women that are at ease. Hear my voice, ye careless daughters. Give ear unto my speech."
Read that in the NLT and see what it says.
Let me go to the NLT. In the NLT. "Listen, you women who will lie around in ease."
Yeah, hanging around. There's a lot of these O's don't have no actual skills. It's like a woman's supposed to have cleaning, cooking, catering to a man. They just laying around, like the scripture said. They just laying around taking pictures of themselves, getting money for it. Niggas simping, cash apping them. Never even talked to her a day in your life.
And that's what's going on. It says, "Listen, you women who lie around in ease. Listen to me, you who are so smug."
Smug. That's the American woman, especially the black woman and the Latino woman. A close runner-up, or at least the Puerto Rican woman. Go ahead, though.
So it reads on. It says, "In a short time, just a little more than a year, you careless ones will suddenly begin to care."
Yeah, now they want a man. Like you said, they're crying on TikTok, wondering why nobody makes a pass at them. They go to the bar, nobody buying them drinks. Because the niggas are sick of your bullshit.
Exactly.
And you pushing 30, maybe you getting close to 40. Now nobody wants you. You got 3 kids from 3 different dudes. And them niggas don't even want you. And you getting the best thing a woman can give a man is a seed.
Exactly.
Outside of catering to him. And them dudes don't even want you. So what the hell? What kind of idiot do you look like taking her up?
It reads on. It says, "In a short time, just a little more than a year, you careless ones will suddenly begin to care."
suddenly you're gonna begin to care, man, because the shit about to get real.
Yeah.
It ain't just gonna be you niggas paying your bills. You actually, these hot bitches, a bitch might be an 8, right? This bitch don't even work, but she living in a better condo than you. How the fuck this bitch paying the bills? Well, there's some suckers paying her bills. That's coming to an end. Reality's about to set in again. And wait till the shelves are empty. When people are starting fighting for food, what is a woman gonna do in that situation? Get raped and die? You need a man. See, when all hell, in times of war, in times of pestilence, famine, there is no such thing as feminism and women's rights. That goes out the window day one. And you women are gonna learn that the hard way. Unless you be a part of the elect, the Lord's gonna lead you to a man of the Lord. But what are the odds of that?
Yeah, because what was the video I seen from Elder Hawaii yesterday? He posted from another brother's video, but it was a woman. She was going on there, and she was basically at the point of where she was humble, and she said she'll even work for free labor. She like, as long as she get to have a place where she can stay.
That's 4-1.
Exactly, and that's being played out right now.
Yeah.
All right, so now you suddenly starting to care because you see the things of what you had. Now this system is starting to collapse. You
gotta remember, women aren't. I mean, they're dildo heads. They're fucking retards, but they have perception to a certain degree that, you know what I'm saying, they can like foresee certain things and read the room better than most men can do. So they're starting to read the room. And shit going south. So they're like, all right, let me position myself where I need to be. Like the scriptures, or not the scriptures. There was a saying that say that women during times of war position themselves with the victors.
Yeah.
So hey, guess who's about to win? The elect. The men of the Lord.
That's it.
Go ahead, though.
So it reads on Isaiah 32 and finishing off in verse 10. It says, "For your fruit crops will fail, and the
go back to the King James version.
Oh yeah. So verse 10 in the KJV, it says, "Many days and years shall ye careless women, for the vintage shall fail, the gathering shall not come. It says, tremble ye women that are at ease, be troubled ye careless ones, strip you and make you bare, and gird sackcloth upon your loins." All right, go ahead.
Down. Yeah, that was saying humble down.
Yeah, because the sackcloth is when you're in mourning. And they're not only in mourning because of the situations they're going to find themselves in, but because they're going to start losing the men around them, like the second Ezra 16. All these the helpers, your husbands, your sons, your father, them gonna go disappearing too. They gonna pull Houdini acts and disappear from the famines or from the war, But hey, the biggest helper, aka Esau, Edom, the serpent, the government, right? They've been giving you all these things. He's out of there. He pumped and dumped. He lied to you. Now he's starting to realize the serpent was nothing but more than a liar.
It's a quick precept. It's the book of 2nd Ezra, chapter 16, verse 33. It says, "The virgins shall mourn, having no bridegrooms. The women shall mourn, having no husbands. Their daughters shall mourn, having no helpers. In the wars shall their bridegrooms be destroyed, and their husbands shall perish of famine." And that's the time that we coming into, man. As we're seeing all the things happening over there in the Middle East. All right, things are starting to intensify much more. So therefore, it's going to get ready to be a draft, and a lot of these men are getting ready to be shipped off. All right, here it is. They're going to be over here on this side. Okay, here in America, Babylon the Great, but the system is going to be collapsing. People are going to be fighting with what scripture says, with swords in their hands. They're going to be fighting in the streets. So a lot of men are going to be taken out, all right, in great number. And it's going to leave nothing but just a lot of helpless women out here. Okay, and they're going to be having to take into the prey.
Neighbor against neighbor. Friends against friends. Hey, damn, your own household shall be thy foes, the scriptures say.
It said in war, so that goes to civil wars as well. And then when America is invaded, so right here on this land, they don't even have to necessarily get drafted and sent overseas. They go die right here.
That's right. Yeah, so they're going to have no helpers, man. They're going to be through. All right, and that's the time we coming into, man, and we already starting to see the different effects of it right now. Just starting with these, different supply chain issues, and it's only going to get worse. So let me go back to Isaiah, this one, strip you and make you bare, and gird sackcloth upon your loins. They shall lament for the teats, for the pleasant fields.
Yeah, they're gonna lament for them teats. Get there in the blue letter with the word for teats, which is in other words, the benefits that the devil has incentivized the women to be single and independent, right? Because a man doesn't get those benefits. Oh, you ever heard of a nigga say that I'm single and independent and I can do bad all by myself? No, no man in history has ever said that, because the government don't come and give him incentivizes him to be a lazy bum, you know, so that you dependent off the government. That don't, I mean, there's, you know, scammers and tricks, but for the most part, niggas don't get the benefits that women do, right? If you go to the same government assistance programs, a woman is far more likely to get in before you do. It's a man. They're gonna look at you, be like, nigga, you got 2 arms and 2 feet. You go work. But a woman, she gonna get it automatically, and that's to take you away from the way the Lord has set up a man and a woman should be. Again, incentivizing the bitch to be out of order. Yeah, be single, single and independent. We'll see where that goes when the shelves are empty. Well, we saw a glimpse of it during the C-19.
That's right.
When the stores were empty, the women were scared to go in there because people were fighting over toilet paper.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Go ahead, though.
So when you go into that word, I'm gonna read the verse again, then I'll get it. It says, "They shall lament," Isaiah 32:12. They shall lament for the teats, for the pleasant fields, for the fruitful vines. So when you go into this word teat, you go into shad, meaning breast. I said for the
nourishment,
the vine, exactly. It's nothing. You ain't gonna have nothing. You know, you ain't gonna be able to produce nothing.
Yeah.
You know, that goes into what? The famine.
And they sucking the white man.
Exactly.
The white man.
The scripture said that with the Isaiah 60, it says we should suck the breast,
suckling.
You know, and that going into us receiving their resources. So the same thing now. What they're gonna lament because of the resources. We're just speaking about Section 8. You know, they talking about taking that away. You know, so you know if that goes the food stamps, the SNAP,
The housing,
WIC, all of that. Like, it's gonna be bad out here. I got a quick one.
Yeah, because you got bitches paying $24 for rent.
Exactly.
Like, why the fuck she paying $24 for rent? She got 8 kids.
Right.
What? Like, what the hell? Section 8 housing. Now they moved into migrants and the motherfuckers. So Donald Trump cutting the funding for you niggas in spics, man. If you haven't noticed. This shit, and he deport you niggas in spics. But now that Northern Kingdom finding out that the white man don't love you, even though you love Jesus Cristo, right? You love the white man, or he's showing you that he don't love you. Shit.
Right. There's an article came out last week. How Trump said he want to cut down domestic funding and increase military funding.
Yep. Well, that's the Joel, the book of Joel. It says the pruning hooks. Yeah.
Oh yeah.
It's time to war, and that's all the nations are doing that. They're putting more of their GDP into the military because they have to, because they know world war is at hand. It's afoot.
2 Ezra 16:21, it says, "Behold, victuals should be so good cheap upon earth." And cheap is going to goes into being able to bargain. Right now, you can still buy and sell, you can still trade, right? That they shall think themselves to be in good case. Because Babylon is still up and running. People still got their lights, their water running, going to work.
Got
still
grub up.
check. DoorDash, you know. So they think themselves to be in good case. And even then shall evils grow upon earth, sword, famine, and great confusion. So while you think yourself to be in good case, a prophecy is continuing to roll, man. You know, all hell is about to break loose. Hey, as it says in Ezekiel, the evil, and only evil watching for thee. So you think you good, but here it is, the Lord is watching over you to bring forth this sword. And he said he was sending forth these evil arrows of famine.
Got the boogeyman lurking in the cut, and you think you're living your best life, which now anybody, which you know that's the American mentality anyway. Everything's fine and dandy. Like, hey, bro, if you living here in America and you think everything is cool, you're a complete moron. You don't know what the fuck's going on, honestly. And we don't want to even talk to you, honestly. Shit, we ain't got nothing to tell you other than America's gonna be destroyed. If you don't believe it, shit, that means you're not recognizing what's going on in the world, which most Americans don't, because they're lovers of themselves. They don't care about outside of their immediate circle. They don't give a damn what's going on. There's that cognitive dissonance, you know. They can, but you can only fake the funk for so long. You can only be ignorant to it until you get kicked in the face. You know, like, hey, I'm not in the fight. I'm not in the boxing match. And then you get punched and laid out. Then it's shit. It's a fight. That's too late now. Yeah, the elephant in the room. You gotta address it.
That video the other day when the elephant had got on the train and he stomped him like he just smushed his ass to pancake. So I mean, brother, that in the chat. Yeah. Going back here, 2 Ezra 16 and 22. For many of them that dwell upon earth shall perish of famine, and the other that escape the hunger shall the sword destroy.
Yeah, like the brother read in 2 Ezra 16. Yeah. So these niggas are either gonna die of starvation or die by sword, aka in the wars.
Verse 23, and the dead shall be cast out as dung, and there shall be no man to comfort them, but earth shall be wasted, and the city shall be cast down.
Imagine that, a bunch of dead bodies. If you're a woman, she see a spider and bug out. Imagine when there's nothing but dead bodies and savages out here. What are you gonna do? Well, the scriptures say even the mighty men shall cry bitterly. So what are y'all men gonna do? Shit, let alone a woman. Men are gonna be crying like bitches. What are the bitches gonna be doing then? Shit.
Like I said, it's gonna be no man to comfort them, man. Hey, it's gonna be every man and woman for himself. Like we speaking about dead bodies on the street. Tell you Micah the 7th chapter that her body should be trodden down as mire in the street. So there's gonna be a lot of dead women out here too. Yep. You know, more dead women than men.
Well, Ezekiel chapter 9. The Lord ain't gonna have no pity on men, women, old, young, baby. It says women a couple times in different woman, maid. Because what again, you American or Western society in general, and it's spread like a cancer. The beast is wine, but these women have been led to believe that they're equal to a man, so they don't need a man to protect them. You're gonna find out the hard way that you absolutely need a man to protect you from another man. You know?
Because what's coming upon the earth, man. It says men's heart fell in them for the fear of the things that they see coming upon the earth. Micah 7:10. Then she that is my enemy shall see it, and shame shall cover her. What is she going to see? She's going to see the judgment of Yahweh Bahashim Yahushua upon the earth, and all the prophecies that the prophets have been prophesying. Okay? Then she that is my enemy shall see it, and shame shall cover her, which said unto me,
shame. Exactly.
Which said unto me, where's the Lord Yahweh Bahashim Yahushua thy God? Mine eyes shall behold her. Now shall she be trodden down as the mire of the streets.
Dookie.
So with our own eyes, we're going to see the downfall and the judgment of the wicked, man. You know, and it's a lot of these women. You go into Jeremiah the 44th chapter. It's, the woman said, well, we will bake our cakes to the queen of heaven, right? And the Lord said, all right, well, I'm a judge you. You want to lean upon Egypt? You know, I'm going to smite you. You got it.
Warn to them that go down to Egypt for help.
Can I read that again?
Micah 7:10. Then she that is my enemy shall see it, and shame shall cover her, which said unto me, where's the Lord thy God? My eyes shall behold her, now shall she be trodden down as the mire of the streets.
Yeah, man, that's the time we coming into, man. As we're seeing the collapse of this place, we're getting ready to start to see, all right, a lot of these women, all right, who were proud, who bucked up, okay, against, you know, especially the men of the Lord, okay, bucked up against Yahweh Bashim Yahushua, first and foremost. The Lord has like a lot of set amount of judgments waiting for these women. What the scripture says, she that liveth in pleasure is dead while she liveth. So a lot of these women are already marked, all right, for judgment. Okay.
Well, the women that, you know, because there will be sisters that already know about the truth that they're going to be delivered. But a lot of the women that could be saved, they haven't probably even know about the Israelites yet.
Exactly.
You know, they just going to be in a bad situation in that day and just wanted to cleave unto you, like in the book of Eli, right? Yeah. She's just going to want to follow you. And again, women are going to revert in times of chaos and war. Women revert to their true nature, which is to follow a man. The strongest man she could find. And the scriptures say we're gonna be eating and drinking. So who do you think she gonna follow? The nigga starving to death, or the dude that has abundance? You know, because the Lord's gonna fight our battles. You know, you might not be a black belt in Taekwondo, right? But the Lord's gonna fight for you, so it don't matter. The Lord's gonna do miracles work through His men, and the women will see that the power. Like Scarface said, first you get the money, which our money is in the heavens, right? Spiritual riches. Then you get the he say first you get the money, then you get the power, then you get the women. So that's Zell 4-1. And it's not because we out here chasing box. It's just part of the package, so to say. The Lord has promised that, seek ye the kingdom of heaven first, and all these things shall be given unto you. Roughly paraphrasing. Go ahead.
Yeah, that was there. It said, seek wisdom above choice gold. Roughly paraphrasing. Yep. So that's the true riches, and what is that? That the fear of the Lord is the beginning of wisdom. So that's the power right there, man. And that's why we get Psalms 91. Those that trusted in the shadow of the Almighty. We gonna be covered. Why? Because we've been, like the brother was just going into, we've been seeking the kingdom of heaven first. So all these things accompany salvation, man. The scripture tell you that in Hebrews the 6th chapter, man. So that's what we're striving for mercy, for salvation, and these are just the perks that come with it.
Okay, you got anything else? That's good. Okay, so hey, Lord's will was edifying. Just a quick hit. Lord's will was edifying to the hopeful elect. We're gonna give all praise, glory, and honor to
Yahweh, Ba'ashem, Yahweh Shai, Ba'ashem, Rakakwadash.
Double honors to the elder apostles, great millstone, who were well. Salutation, much love to the elect of Yahweh, Ba'ashem, Shai. Shalom.
Shalom.
Park up front, because I got that.